before starting my presentation, I would like to ask you all a question. If someone close to your heart committed a crime, what would you do? Would you turn them in or would you try to save them? Please raise your hands if you would try to save them. Okay. Please raise your hands if you would try to put them in jail. Thank you. So this is a very peculiar case. That is the reason why I'm going to tell you this. And I will be telling you who the Unabomber is, what he did, what crimes he committed, and how was he caught. So Ted Kaczynski. He was a brilliant student, got into Harvard University at the age of 16 with full scholarship. And he skipped a lot of classes because of his brilliance, and he was a mathematician. And he had an IQ of 167, which is more than the IQ of Einstein and Stephen Hawking. His neighbor described that he was extraordinarily smart, but he was also a lonely person. His younger brother, David Kaczynski, also said that he was a shy boy, and he was bullied by his classmates because obviously he skipped a lot of classes because of his intelligence, so he could not fit into them. But along with being a brilliant student, he was a Unabomber. Okay, I can just tell you from here that UN means university and A means airline. So he used to bomb universities and airlines. And it began from the University of Illinois in Chicago. And it was FBI's longest case in the history of FBI. All the information is taken from the FBI page. And it lasted up to 17 years and it was one of the most expensive cases of FBI. He was a twisted genius because in the 17 years, with so much forensic evidence, they could still not find out who he was. And he had sent about 16 bombs in the total. What was his motive? Every single criminal has a motive. So his motive was to spread his ideas. He would mail bombs to people and universities, and he would mail his letters to newspapers. And in the newspapers, he would present a number that was written under the bomb so that he could identify himself. He would say, "This number is written under the bomb," and then he would say his ideas. He opposed industrialization and he said that technology is not good. What if your phone stops working? What if your car stops operating? He was against all of this and he used to live in a secluded place, in a cabin that had no running electricity, no water. How was he caught? He was caught surprisingly by his brother, David Kaczynski. David Kaczynski saw the letters of the Unabomber in the newspapers and he identified the ideas, the idiolect. Idiolect means a person's writing and language. And he started identifying that these ideas were similar to his brother's. And after that, he read his brother's letters to his brother used to send him. And he sent those letters to the FBI. And after the analysis through forensic linguistics, it was found out that he was indeed the Unabomber. And a lot of evidence was found out from his cable. So this is how he was caught. So going back to the intro, I asked you a question. Would you still support your loved one or turn them in? Turn them in. Because David Kaczynski did something. Now it's up to you to decide did he do the right